Hey there everybody, Hunter Avalone here, and today's video is a pretty serious subject. About 4 days ago, transgender YouTuber Blair White posted a video exposing an alleged transgender predator named Jessica Yaniv. Since then, new details have surfaced, as well as information that Blair White did not include in her video. These new details include more disturbing allegations, newly released video footage, and proof that Jessica is attempting to censor those who criticize them. I plan on sharing all this information with you guys in this video, but first, let's go over a quick rundown of what we already know. This is Jessica Yaniv. They consider themselves to be a transgender activist, or more specifically, an LGBTQ2SIA and human rights activist. So this should really tell you something already. They're part of a community that has more acronyms than Jessica has in brain cells. Yaniv currently runs a hokey tech website, but recently rose to prominence after rejecting advice to seek a general aesthetician and instead harassed a salon for weeks before demanding a Brazilian wax, despite the fact that Jessica Yaniv currently has male private parts. Keep in mind, Yaniv requested a Brazilian wax, which by definition is a wax only designed for female bodies. Yaniv also only revealed the fact that they had male anatomy after arriving at the salon. Besides religious reasons, the salon also said it had no training waxing male bodies, so they refused service to Yaniv. Yaniv then filed complaints with the British Columbia Human Rights Tribunal against all 16 female beauticians who refused them service, forcing the salon to close. So basically, if you don't strip my noodle, I'll strip you of your livelihood. As this controversy grew, something far more disturbing came to light. As highlighted by Blair's video, Yaniv had a history of allegedly messaging underage girls, asking highly inappropriate questions regarding periods and tampons, even asking if you ever see a tampon hanging out of a girl's thing, and asking if you ever see naked girls at the gym. On top of this, it was also revealed that Yaniv had attempted to host a topless pool party for children where adults and supervisors were specifically prohibited from attending. Jessica Yaniv is more than a selfish loser attempting to shut down businesses. Jessica Yaniv is an alleged predator. The first victim to come forward released screenshots allegedly showing Yaniv talking to the girl when she was only 14. Screenshots reveal Yaniv knew the girl's age, but continued asking inappropriate questions about menstruation before sending photos wearing women's jeans. The conversation then turned even more disturbing. Yaniv suggested to the 14-year-old that they were asking the 14-year-old girl why she was so beautiful and admitting to asking her about her body. At the time of these messages, Yaniv was 27 years old, telling a then 14-year-old girl that they couldn't wait until she turned 16, and asking her to send photos of her used feminine hygiene products. And possibly the creepiest of all, Yaniv would send this 14-year-old girl voice messages saying extremely inappropriate things in a creepy Elmo voice.
Elmo loves pussy. Elmo loves the pussy. You go big up in there, up in there, up in there, up in there. Take on me, Elmo.
So up until a few days ago, that was the general gist of what we knew. Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, some new information has been released. The first victim to release these screenshots and disturbing voice messages has filed a child exploitation report against Yaniv. I'm really happy to hear this, and I certainly hope the authorities look into this and then arrest Yaniv. Make no mistake, Jessica Yaniv is not a transgender activist. Jessica Yaniv is a predator who belongs behind bars. Sadly, that's all I have for the good news, because this new information that I have also includes reports of another victim coming forward. This victim, Ashley Smith, was only 14 when she allegedly met Yaniv on a Facebook page for a teen girl pop band. Yaniv allegedly presented themselves as the manager of this group and earned Ashley's trust. The conversation later turned creepy again as Yaniv began to ask extremely inappropriate, highly creepy questions about menstruation. What if I get handed a tampon instead? What ages of girls should I ask? What kind of girls? Any age would work. What's the youngest I should ask? And the oldest? Where is the best place to ask a girl for a pad? Anywhere, pretty much. Hanging outside the girl's bathroom. Good or bad idea? This is already so disturbing and weird, but I'm sorry guys, because it's about to get even worse. Yaniv then allegedly admitted to opening illegal underage porn before asking the 14-year-old girl if she wanted to see. Later, Yaniv told this 14-year-old that if she were 2 years older, Yaniv would, with you. Yaniv also asked Ashley if she found them attractive and asked if she would date a guy who wore pads. Imagine being so delusional, you have male anatomy, but still think you can get your period. Just imagine some guy's being moody and rude, so you ask him what's wrong, and he says he's on his period, and then sues you for not respecting his pronouns. These messages allegedly showing Yaniv behave in a predatory manner are extremely shocking. This is sick, it's vile, and it needs to be more exposed than Yaniv's ding-dong at a female salon. What makes this whole thing even worse is Yaniv not only allegedly exhibits predatory behavior, but they attempt to censor anyone who tries to expose them. Yaniv has bragged about their connections to the IT industry and has allegedly struck down at least one video by abusing YouTube's copyright system. This is all due to the fact that Yaniv loves to play the victim, and similarly to the salon situation, Yaniv tends to take drastic measures when confronted by opposing viewpoints. This newly released footage that I'm about to show you allegedly shows Yaniv threatening to spray someone with pepper spray before pulling a fire alarm, all because they were approached by someone with a camera.
This is a secure area. Get out. Get out.
This is a public space.
No, it's not. Get out.
Yeah, it is.
Get out or I will pepper spray you.
Excuse
Get
me?
out.
No, don't touch me, man. Don't touch me.
Go out now.
Hey,
Get out.
don't touch
You
my
go
dad.
out. Out you go.
Get out. She just pulled the fire out. I did. I am on the phone. Get in here.
Wow.
Get in here.
I'm not
Get in
scared.
here. Get in. Yeah.
So progressive.
At best, Yaniv is a delusional, unstable person who needs help. At worst, Yaniv is a delusional, unstable predator who needs prison. I'm not entirely sure whether Yaniv is transgender or not, but based on these allegations, it seems Yaniv fetishes feminine behavior and feminine hygiene products and hides their sick behavior behind the LGBT label. It is important to note that whether this person is authentically transgender or not, it's kind of besides the point. Jessica Yaniv is an alleged predator whether they're transgender or not. This sick creep does not represent the transgender community or the LGBT community any more than a KKK member represents all white people. I'm really sorry if this upsets some of you, and I'm sorry if you thought this story could play into your confirmation bias. But the truth of the matter is, Yaniv is by no means indicative of the trans community as a whole. I like Blair White, and I think her video was pretty good, but I completely disagree with her remarks about how other transgender people should be calling out Yaniv. I think everyone, regardless of whether they're trans or not, should be calling out Yaniv. Asking the LGBT community to apologize on behalf of this sick creep who belongs in prison is no better than the beta males who apologize for all men on Twitter. Imagine the same situation, only if Yaniv was black instead of transgender. You wouldn't be claiming this proves all black people are predators, so why are we using this faulty logic when it comes to transgender people? All in all, Jessica Yaniv is a selfish, victim-playing idiot who hides their sick, deranged behavior behind the LGBT label. I ask that you all share this video everywhere, and if you or a loved one have been a victim of any kind of harassment or abuse, please don't hesitate to call the hotline in my description. Thank you everyone for watching. Please give this video a like, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram. I'll see you all soon. Peace.